At the beginning of the program, I mentioned that today, May 24th, is Bob Dylan's birthday. Coincidentally, Bob Dylan is one of my next guest's musical heroes and influences. We'll find out more about that after we hear a song from Brian Fitzpatrick, who is accompanied by Ed Fritz, and it's called Cross That Line.
I got a song. I got the feeling that something's wrong. I heard you whispering down the phone again. I've got a guitar and a harp to play. I know the rhythm and the right words to say. I know where you go when I'm away. It never ends. That line one of these days. I know that one of these days I'm gonna cross that line one of these days. I've been lonely and I've been confused. I've been let down and I've been abused. I felt the ruthless lashes of nights rip into my back. I've spent my time playing these backstreet bars. You're out with him, laughing under stars. And if he's the prize fight, I'm on the undercard. I got no chance to win. I know it's just a matter of time, 'cause I ain't left you yet. No, one of these days I'm gonna cross that line. Days. I swear that one of these days I'm gonna cross that line. One of these days, Lord, these crazy days. Close the gate, place my bed. I'll be the one you can never forget on that lonely landscape of regret where you reside. I know I'm balancing on the dime, 'cause I ain't killed you yet. But one of these days I swear that one of these days, oh yeah.
So much for that, Brian. Thank you so much. And now here comes the hard part. Brian's got to put down the guitar.
Exactly.
He's got to circle around the cameras and the monitor. He's got to climb up here and get seated. Hey, that's a good song. That's from your CD, which is called State of Grace.
Yeah, that's correct. How you doing?
Okay. Did you know today was Dylan's birthday?
I did, actually.
You did?
Yeah.
You woke up this morning and sang "Happy Birthday, Bobby," right?
No, you know, it was the sad part was your guest had to tell me earlier that the divorce lawyer. Sorry for that.
She knew and you didn't?
She knew and I didn't, which is,
well, just give her the guitar and get out of here.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding.
I should have done that to begin with. But.
Are you basically a live performer who records, or do you like to record more?
I'm not really particularly fond of recording, you know. I like playing live.
That's where the money is, isn't it?
When you're at my level, you know.
No, I mean, yeah, but if you have a record that starts to sell a little bit, you're in good shape.
Yeah. I mean, the recording process is always interesting. Actually, on this record, we tried to kind of, capture what we were doing live on record, as opposed to, creating something on record and then trying to replicate it live.
Do you ever think of maybe just taking a live performance and getting getting it recorded?
Yeah, that
Audience reaction and the whole thing?
Yeah, when we went to do this record, actually, that came up as one of the ideas, but it was kind of too early to do a live record yet. You know, we figured let's go in and try and do everything live in the studio. So we set up like we would in front of an audience, and we played everything live. We really didn't do many overdubs at all. But
now, by the time you became aware of Bob Dylan, he had been a huge star for a long time, and you were still wet behind the ears.
Yeah.
So did you kind of grow up listening to him?
Yeah, Bob Dylan, my oldest brother, actually was a Dylan fan, and he's 4 years older than I am. And he kind of turned me on to him when I was like 10 or 11 years old. And it's funny because Dylan is one of those rare artists where, you know, as time has gone by, he's gained more relevance in my life. You know, it's like every year the lyrics, you know, you find new meaning in them and how to apply them to
I got
yourself.
turned on to Dylan when I was 10 or 11 years old, so that's how long he's been around. Come on, blowing in the wind. Now, when you write all your own stuff?
Yes, I do.
Do you ever think of perhaps doing a cover of somebody else's, or is that not in the books?
No, it's not in the books for me. I mean, I just think that if you have the ability to, I was never really so much interested in playing music as much as I was in writing music, you know. So it's kind of like I think if you have the ability to write songs that you should do it. You know, you kind of owe it to yourself to kind of say what's on your mind. You know.
We're going to hear another one that you wrote in just a couple of minutes.
That's
okay,
correct.
So we're going to take a little break, and Brian will be back when JT continues.
Heavy secrets, broken rainbow, soft chord, sweet delight. I held you closely, I felt your body more. Wanna thank you for your time. The understanding meant so much to me. Now I do believe it's time to move along.
Well, we're going to hear another live song now from Brian Fitzpatrick, and Ed Fritz on the accordion will be with him. Ed escaped, of course, from the Lawrence Welk Orchestra some years ago. And now we're going to hear a song called Thinking. Here we go.
Emotions always get to me about this time of night, when there's no one left to talk to, there's nothing left to say. I'm sorry if I let you down. Never wanted it that way. Days so long ago, all the frustration, yeah. So much I'll never know. But your days have little meaning, this night's have little hope. Now I know I have to make it on my own and take me home. beside my head. I heard myself talking, walking in the rain, past rows of broken houses. I'll never be the same. But I found myself thinking, I found myself thinking, I found myself thinking, I found myself thinking, yeah, thinking of you, yeah. Take me home. Would you please take me home, yeah? Take me home. Take me home.
Okay, thank you so much, Brian Fitzpatrick, accompanied by Ed Fritz. That's just a taste. If you want to get the old 9 yards, you can catch Brian Memorial Day evening. He will be at the Bitter End in New York. Now, for those of you who are not aware, the Bitter End in New York is kind of like the Stone Pony is to New Jersey. It's a heck of a place to play. And he'll be there Monday night, 9:30 p.m. You can find out more about Brian's gigs at brian-fitzpatrick.com. And we have one for you here in New Jersey coming up shortly, the Underpass in Elmwood Park, and that will be Saturday, the 8th of June. Thanks again.
Thank you, Lee.
Coming up next, Politalk.